Welcome back, guys. This is my 25-26 Premier League Week 14 predictions. That was a mess. Match 1 sees Fulham taking on Man City. Fulham currently sit 15th in the Prem, while Man City sits 2nd. Fulham's past 5 results have been a defeat, a victory, a defeat, and 2 victories. As for Man City, it has been a defeat, a victory, defeat, and another victory against Leeds. I'm actually going to go for close one here. 2-1 to Man City. For me, I find Man City's form, although they are winning, it's very shaky. And last week, they almost let Leeds come back after a 2-0 lead at halftime. Luckily, Phil Foden was there to save them. Match 2, Bournemouth vs Everton. Bournemouth sit 11th, while Everton sit 14th. Bournemouth have a victory, a defeat, a draw, and a defeat. As for Everton, a defeat, a draw, a victory, and then a defeat. Also, to note, for Bournemouth, Lewis Cook is suspended. I'm going to go with a 3-2 victory for Bournemouth here. Both teams have the capability to score goals. And I think it's really, really close. But I'm just going to tip Bournemouth to edge it here. 3-2. Match 3 sees Newcastle taking on Spurs. Newcastle sit 13th in the Prem and Spurs are in 12th. So they're like one place above each other. Newcastle have a victory, a defeat, and 2 victories in a row. As for Spurs, it's a victory, a defeat, a draw, a defeat, and a defeat. So Spurs have like the worst form coming into this, which means I'm actually going to back Newcastle here. As seen last 2 weeks ago, Newcastle also beat Man City. Why can't they beat Spurs? Match 4 sees Brighton vs Aston Villa. Brighton are in 5th and Aston Villa are in 4th. Impressive, considering their stats. Brighton have a... Match 5 sees Burnley taking on Crystal Palace. Burnley are in 19th in the league, or Crystal Palace sit 9th. Burnley have a victory and 4 defeats in a row. And for Crystal Palace, they have a defeat, a victory, a draw, a victory, and a defeat. I'm going to go 2-0 here for Crystal Palace. I think this is quite an obvious one. Crystal Palace will definitely win. It's just a matter of how much. So 2-0 it is. Match 6 sees Wolves taking on Nottingham Forest. Wolves are dead last in the league in 20th, while Nottingham Forest are in 16th. Not any higher actually. Wolves have 5 defeats in a row. And as for Forest, they have a defeat, a draw, a victory followed by another defeat. I'm actually going to go for a victory for Nottingham Forest here. I don't think it's a shock, considering Wolves' form. 2-0 for Nottingham Forest. I don't think Wolves will manage to score a goal in this one. So yeah. Match 7 sees Arsenal taking on Brentford. Arsenal are currently 1st in the league, while Brentford are in 10th. Arsenal currently have a victory, a draw, and a draw. So unbeaten in their last 5. As for Brentford, they have a victory, a defeat, and another victory. So clearly we can see here that Brentford's form is better at home, and when they're away they lose. So I'm actually going to back them to lose here, 2-0. Match 8 sees Leeds United to taking on Chelsea. Leeds United are 18th in the Premier League, while Chelsea are in 3rd. Leeds United's previous results were a victory and 4 defeats in a row. As for Chelsea, it was a defeat, victory, and a draw of Arsenal last time round. Also to note, Moises Caicedo suspended for this match. However, I'm still going to go for a Chelsea win. 3-1 the scoreline. Match 9 sees Liverpool taking on Sunderland. Liverpool sit 8th in the league and Sunderland sit 6th. Liverpool's past results are defeat, victory. As for Sunderland, it has been a victory, a draw, a defeat, and a victory. I'm going to back Sunderland to win here, 2-1. Although technically Liverpool kind of broke their losing streak against West Ham, but still, it's West Ham. They're sitting 16th in the league, so nothing to write home about. But Sunderland, they're in 6th, doing very well, and almost in the Champions League. So I'm backing them to beat Liverpool. Match 10 sees Man United taking on West Ham. Man United sits 7th in the league, while West Ham sits 17th. Man United's previous 5 results were a victory, a draw, a defeat, and a victory. As for West Ham, it was a defeat, a victory, a draw, and then a defeat. I'm going to go with 2-1 Man U. I was contemplating a 2-0, but for some reason I feel like Man U will choke up something and West Ham will score 1. Anyway, that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!